Alright guys, this is the clean portion of a catch, clean, and cook. I do this out here. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this. Guys, I come across, you got a lot of meat up in here, right? A lot of meat here. So I come across here, and then down like this, little angle. Okay, not a lot of meat in here. Come across there, got a lot of meat up in that shoulder. And I like to turn it this way. Some people like to cut down here, then fillet out, fillet out. I like to do one big fillet and then cut it in half. It's just the way I was taught many moons ago. So you come in here, ride that center line, press against the center bone, and just ride that line down. Okay, ride that line. Okay, come in here, ride it, pop yourself out the tail. All right, guys, I'm trying to tilt my hat at my head so you guys can see this. Now, see, okay, you got, see these ribs? Okay, you got them on both sides. So you just want to, now all you're going to do is get the tip of the knife in here and just kind of keep coming across, and this will start to give way. Okay, you can come around, spin it this way, watch your thumb, watch your fingers. Okay, you guys are getting this, I'm hoping. Come across here, boom, boom. Now I have a more stout knife that I just bought at home, and I was going to start using that. I mean, you could really, sometimes you can whip through these. I know people that, when I tell you they could have a flounder, they would have had this flounder filleted front and back already. So then you just ride this out right up to what we call the ribbons. Okay, these here, that's the ribbons. So ride it out. That's that. Okay, there's one fillet. All right, one big fillet. Now you're gonna have a little couple bones up in here that we'll get out in a minute. All right, we're not going to skin these yet. And guys, do not rinse your fish with fresh water. All right, you rinse your fish. If you do anything, I should have a bucket up here. If I had a lot of fish, I would bring a bucket up here and of salt water and let these fish sit in that salt water. But I only have the 2 fish to do, so I'm going right through it. Okay, same thing on this other side. Do that cut, and you're going to ride that center line. Flatten your knife out. Okay, push, and you're riding those ribs. Okay, all those bones, that skeleton, you're riding that skeleton on the other side. Lift this up a little bit. Oh, I might have got through. You just kind of ride the ribs, ride the skeleton out the tail. All right, there we go. Come down like this. Now, of course, the white side's a little thinner, so you want to be just as careful because you don't want to lose a lot of meat here. You know, you have the opportunity to really butcher this up. You don't want to lose meat, so you know, we kill this fish. You shouldn't be wasting this fish. Now, this is, you actually got the rib, like a big rib cage up in here, and that's where you just cut through. You know, if you got a good knife, these bones aren't that big. Okay, and we're just going to come across. Boom. Boom, boom, like that. Okay. What I like to do is I like to just cut down on here and just ride that out. Come across. Now, these are what a lot of people save these ribbons for bait.
Remember, in New Jersey, if you are going to use flounder for bait, it had to be a legally caught flounder that same day, and you have to have the rack in your possession, and that flounder counts towards your daily limit.
Oh no, right on top of the grass, you dope. All right, now when you're skinning them, you're gonna go like this, guys. Some people like to pull the fillet. I like to maneuver my knife. So grab the edge, the end, lay your knife flat. Lay your knife flat. Somebody's calling me. Lay your knife flat and just kind of back and forth. Some people will grab the fillet itself, the skin, and pull the skin back and forth like that. I don't like doing that. I just, not the way I fillet. Pull them ribs, those ribbons off. Throw them in the water. Right? Pull them ribbons off. Chuck them in the water. Now, what I am going to do though, because I don't want my meat touching anything else, just lay the meat back on top of that.
Once you get that fillet skinned, go back right where I'm at here, right along that center line. Feel for bones. There's usually going to be some pin bones in there. Very thin, but nothing worse than getting bones in your fillet while you're eating.
Little pin bones, get those. Guys, don't ever walk away from your fillets. Why? I don't see any out today, but the seagulls will snatch your fillets right off the table. You turn your back, they're gone. And all your hard work is for nothing. You just fed the seagulls prime meat. All right, so that's done there. Pull them ribbons off. Okay, now you got some bones right in here, guys. Bones right in there. I'm gonna cut in. Right, cut in here. Watch your fingers. B STAV, you dodo bird, right there. Cut that off. This is a little bit of stomach right there. Cut that off. There's your fillets. 1, 2. Okay. I like to rinse them off in salt water and then throw them right in a Ziploc baggie. Throw your skin in. Let the crabs and the birds do their thing with the skin. I'm going to go rinse these. Put them in a zippy. Not bad, right? I should have a little bucket up there, but oops. I might have made a mistake with that one. That's going to stank later. I'll get a call from Big Ed. Ask me, what in God's green earth is stinking? Alright guys, this is where you got to be careful too that you don't drop these things in. Look at all these reeds. So all I'm going to do, real quick. That's it. Little rinse. Pop them in a plastic Ziploc baggie. And you are in good shape. That's one fish right there. Boom. And that is, you just witnessed B STAV's dinner.
Don't forget, put those fillets on ice and rinse them with cold water right before you cook them.